So with Bethesda's E3 conference, they kicked it off with something interesting. They did a bunch of different kids talking about their parents' jobs. Because all of their parents worked at Bethesda Games, or Bethesda Studios, sorry. So that was pretty cool. I always like seeing that stuff, it makes me happy. So that was cool. And then they started off with Bethesda Land, which was like a really cartoony. It reminded me of something that Bethesda would do. It looks like Bethesda would do this kind of thing, but they took it like a complete 180 turn, and like it didn't work out for them at all. They started off with like Doom and Fallout 4 VR, which was pretty cool. They had Mr. Sandman for Fallout 4, so that made me happy because that's a good song. They went to the Creation Club, which is kind of like modding Fallout 4, Doom, and Skyrim. But it's like a workshop kind of thing, which already exists in a way. But now like anyone could do it, so it's like kind of it was alright. Not the most thing hyped I've been for something like that, but they had a Morrowind update, so that was cool, like a Morrowind expansion. They had Elder Scrolls card game, so that was interesting. I'm probably not going to pick it up. The only card game I play now is Pokemon TCG, and that's just because like I'm familiar with the game and all the mechanics in it, and I don't want to like waste my time with like any more card games as it is. So I think I'm gonna keep away from that for a while. Then they announced they didn't announce it. They had switched for the Skyrim. They had a trailer showing that off, and they had amiibo compatibility. Specifically, the Link amiibo, like the Breath of the Wild one. So you could be Link in Breath of the Wild. That was pretty cool. I liked that a lot. I liked the idea. Some people felt like it was a little off. I liked it though. Not the best I've seen of Skyrim, but I liked it. It looked Dishonored 2 expansion and updates. I thought at first I thought it was Dishonored 3. I thought it was Dishonored 3 at first. After that was pretty cool. I haven't played the first Dishonored yet, so I'm holding off on that. They had Quake. They had esports for Quake Champions. That was pretty cool. I'm probably not gonna sign up. Sign-ups are already going live. They went live during the Bethesda conference, so that's cool. If you're into that stuff. They had the Evil Within 2. That was interesting. Probably not gonna pick it up. It was a little bit creepy. I didn't like the first one that much. I know a lot of people who did. I didn't like it that much, but it was alright. And then they ended it off with Wolfenstein 2. That looks fun. They had like a bunch of like old commercials and shows and stuff like that, which it was a clever idea. And then they zoomed out and it was like this monkey cat thing. And then they had, what is his name? William, I think it is. I'm probably just gonna call him William. So they had him. He's back. You get to fight in a wheelchair at one point, so that's cool. You get Liesel, which is the dog robot fire breathing thing. So that's pretty cool. You get to fight us with that. That's about it. Bethesda's conference was alright. Not my favorite one. Yeah, it wasn't good at all. I was trying to give them like kudos or something like that, but it wasn't my favorite thing. As a grade rating, D. It's just a solid D. It like the only thing keeping it from an F was Wolfenstein 2. That's the only thing that kept it from an F for me. That and the Switch amiibo. But next up is Ubisoft's. So that one I have much more, well, not much more content-wise, but much more positive things to say about it. So I will see you guys then.